Hey guys, I just want to make you guys a video because I've had a few of you guys ask me some questions. So I just thought it'd be easier to make everybody a little bit of a training video. So hopefully this just kind of helps everybody out. If you have more questions after this video, shoot me a message and I will help you out. So I wanted to talk to you about booking parties, recruiting, cold calling, and being consistent with your lip sense business. So first off, I want to talk about bookings. So most of you have just gotten started. You've had your launch party. Some of you haven't had your launch party yet. And now you're like, okay, what's the next step? What do I do to keep my business going and get customers and get recruits and things like that? So I just want to give you maybe a little bit of tips to help you out. Some things that I have done, and then things that I've noticed like my sponsors done or other people have done to help their business out. And these are just suggestions. You can take them, tweak them to your own personality, or find something that just works for you. You don't have to do these exact same things, but these are some things that have helped me and helped some others. So they're just some ideas. So a booking, you want to be kind of creative when you're posting on your Facebook page or in parties. You want to do something that draws people's eye and gets their attention to read the post and then book parties off of you. So if you're just posting on your regular page, something that I did and others have done that has worked really well, but you could probably only do it, once a month or so, you wouldn't post this a lot, would be I posted a picture of actually all of my colors. Your picture, you can be whatever you want, but always do a picture with saying something, not just words. Sometimes people don't look at things that are just words. Even if the picture is words, they're more likely to look at it than you just typing something onto your page. If that makes sense, it draws their attention to it. Kind of the same thing when you're going through your news feed just on Facebook. People sometimes that just say stuff, it's kind of bad. You just kind of keep scrolling. So always make sure you post a picture with what you're wanting to say that draws their attention to it. I did a picture of all my colors, and then I just wrote, the only thing I wrote was, hey, who wants a free color? Comment below or message me, comment. And one by one, I do. It was just crazy. I do. And then I took that and I private messaged every individual, sorry, that had commented. And when I posted that picture, you kind of want to be available right after you post this picture so you can immediately start answering people back. So they're not sitting, waiting, not hearing back. This is part of working that business. You need to sometimes set some time aside every day, every week, whatever you choose to do, and work your business. So when I did post this, I was working. I had my phone ready or my computer so I could answer people back immediately. And I had a script that said, so, and I started it with something personal that I, to that person that I possibly knew. And some of you might have actually got this. I think some of you might have. You want to make things personal, not that you're, hey, I'm just selling to you and I, don't care what's going on in your life, just buy lip sense for me. Make sure when you are private messaging people that you make it very personable so they feel like you care about them. And then they want to buy from you or book from you or sign up under you. So make it personal. So your first sentence is, hey, da-da-da. Oh, I love seeing this post of your family on Facebook. It looks so great. Or, oh, you guys were just on vacation. So much fun. Or something like, oh, I miss you so much. I can't wait to talk to you again. It's so good to, be able to do this and chat with people. Just make sure your first sentence to them is personal. And then go into your description of, hey, so you were interested in a free color. Well, there's a couple of ways that you can earn one. And then you go into one, your first way is you can book a party with me, a live demo or a Facebook party, and I give all my guests a free color as a thank you after they've held their party. And then the second way you can earn a color is by signing up under me and becoming a wholesale customer or a distributor that sells. And I give and this one is totally up to you guys, because you don't have to do this, but a lot of people do. I give a free color after you sign up under me and you place your first qualifying order. Then I send you a free color as a thank you. And that one is totally up to you, what you do with your new recruits, or if you want to do anything. You don't have to do anything. But that is a way to just kind of be like, oh, and then they start asking questions. Well, what does it take to sign up? What does it take to hold a party? And you get that interest rolling. Then you just answer those questions. So, and if you guys want to do that on your page, I can send you the script that I sent people, and then you can tweak it to whatever, your personality, what you want it to say. So if you want that, just let me know. But that's a great way to do parties. Also, when you're new, just ask people. Just straight up ask people. Especially your family, your close friends. If you have a sister or a mom or an aunt or a cousin or your best friend, just straight up, your neighbor, just ask. I mean, sometimes I think the most obvious thing is kind of just slides right past us. Just be like, hey, I'm just starting this, business of lip sense, and, tell them about it and be like, so would you be interested in helping me out? You get a free color. You can earn discounts and all this stuff, and it will be great. I'd really appreciate if you could help me out. And most of the time, people are willing to help you out, especially if they're really close family or friends. And some people just don't do the party thing. They just don't. And then ask them, well, do you think you have a friend that maybe you think would be interested in doing it? And maybe you can offer them 10% off their order if they do book a party. So at their party, you could give them 10%. Do something that might entice them to help you out. So that's kind of ways to be creative. So, but really, that's where you have to step out of your comfort zone. Just ask people. If they say no, they say no. It's not a big deal. People will say no to you. And there are a million people in this world, and you're gonna get lots of no's and you're gonna get some yeses, and you just have to just not get discouraged. I know it can be discouraging, but you just keep doing it. It's not a big deal if somebody tells you no. Just say, okay, thanks, thanks for your time, and move on to the next person, okay? And have confidence in yourself that you can do it. The biggest thing in booking parties is you have to be confident. When I personally book a party with somebody, doesn't matter what the business is, if they are not confident in what they do, I won't book off of them. Whether it's Tupperware or whatever I'm doing, I want to know what I'm gonna get for doing a party, and I always pick a consultant that knows what they're doing. And this might sound harsh as a newbie, like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm here for. Ask me questions and I will help guide you. If it's a first party and I am available, I can come with you. If you're feeling nervous, if I'm available, my schedule, I'm more than happy, but I'm not gonna do it every single time with you, because I'm here to teach you, but I'm not going to, babysit you the whole time and hold your hand the whole time. You have to get on it on your own. So your launch party, I will completely run for you if you want me to. Your first party, I would go and help you, guide you, and kind of teach you and let you on your way so you can be successful on your own and have confidence, because that's what people want. So if you have any other questions on bookings, let me know. And Facebook parties are great. One thing I have learned though, between live demos and Facebook parties, I sell more at live demos. So if you can do live demos, do a live demo. I can make as much in a live demo with 3 people as I can on a Facebook party with 8 people buying. The reason is when people see it, they try it, they love it, and then they can't decide what color they want, so they get the party special and get it too. So live demos do sell more, and you do not have to have every color to hold a demo. So I know sometimes you think, well, I don't have all the colors, I can't do it. When you did that first initial order, that's the reason we do that first 300 PV order so quickly when you sign up, is to get some demo colors. And we try to do some in each color group. So when you do a demo, you have color groups to show until you have that whole line. So you have some browns, you have some purples, you have some reds, you have some neutrals. And then from there, if you hopefully have printed something out that has all the colors, they can demo the colors that you have, and then they can look at the chart, and let's say it's dawn rising that they try on, and they want that brown tone, and they're like, oh, I wish it was a little bit lighter, or oh, I wish it was a little bit darker. You can go to the chart and be like, okay, what's the one that's, you know, just a little bit darker? And then you can go from there and be like, oh, this would be probably the one you want. You know, you might want nutmeg because it's a little bit dark. It's the, you know, the next darkest brown next to that dawn rising. So I think this would be the one you like. And then they'd be like, oh, okay, that's great. And then you always tell them we have that 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it, not a big deal. I am more than happy to switch it out for you and find that right color for you. And right there, they're gonna know you have confidence, and then they will purchase with just those few demo colors that you have. So no stressing. If you don't have, you didn't place that first 300 PV order for you, and you're doing your launch party as your first initial order, I would probably want to be close enough to you to be able to come with all my demo colors, because you would have nothing to show. So if I don't live close to you, you need to put in that 300 PV order before your launch party, so you have some demos to show and to wear. If I'm close enough to you, you would be able to use my demos before, but you do want to place that order as quickly as possible, also to get you onto your fast start as soon as possible. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is recruiting. Oh wait, I'm gonna go back to bookings and parties, because an awesome girl on our team, Katrina, she is the best at this. She is the best. Good job, Katrina. Upselling. Okay, I even learned stuff from you guys as recruits. Upsell. Okay, this is how you make a great profit off selling. Upsell everything. So when you are at a demo or anything, you want to upsell. So start with that party special, the 2 colors, 2 glosses, 1 oops for $95. You start there. And they're going through their colors, and you just, oh, the party special is going to be so great. You're going to be able to get both your colors. You're going to be able to get, you know, this and this, those colors you love, and oh, okay. And they'll ask you other prices, but keep staying with that party special. And oh, you might like the lip balm, whatever. Upsell your items. If they don't want to do the party special, they will tell you no, and then you back it off. But until they tell you no, you upsell. And you're not pushy at all. You're just, oh, that would be so great. The party special will, you know, save you $5. You'll be able to get those 2 colors and the 2 glosses, or the gloss or the balm. And, you know, and most of the time, especially at live demos, they do. They will get it because usually they have 4 colors sitting there that they want. Okay? So, and right there too, if they have like tons, right there you can even bring up, well, you should do a party too. You got your, you know, do your colors today, but then you could get the rest of their colors that you like. You could earn them, try to earn them, get them for free, or get them discounted if you do a party for me. And right there, they'll tell you, oh, okay, tell me more. Or they'll be like, no, I'm not a party person. But that is another way you can work to book your next party. And also you tell them if they're at a demo or at a party, when bookings happen, the person that is hosting that demo, they will get a free gloss for it. And then you can be like, hey, you're gonna help your friend out, she's gonna get a free gloss when you book, you know, that would be great. And then the host is gonna be like, yeah, you should totally do a party, I'll totally come. Okay, so again, confidence and upsell. When they tell you, no, that's too much, then back it down to the starter collection. And you never go past the starter collection unless they're not a newbie and they already have a gloss and oops. But if they're a newbie, just make sure they understand what they're gonna need to be successful with LipSense, and then you'll always sell that starter collection to the newbies. So hopefully that makes sense. And Katrina, good job. She's like literally the queen of upselling. She's amazing. So if you guys want major tips on upselling, okay, I've learned a lot from Katrina, and you guys can just message her in our group, and she's amazing. So good job. Okay, the next thing with recruiting, I brought up, again, doing that free color thing. So that's a great way to put in the recruiting. And the next, post videos. Videos on your group. And for me, this was a new big thing, and I know probably for most all of you this is too, is it's hard to start taking selfies and videos and stuff. I think the first selfie I ever took in my whole life was when I started selling LipSense. And my first video I did, I think, and I did it live, I was shaking, like I'm surprised, and I said, I think I said it about 1,000 times. So it takes some practice, it gets easier, I promise, but people wanna see who's behind that screen, if that makes sense. They wanna feel a person, they wanna feel connected. You're gonna have more sales, more parties, more recruits if your face is on that screen. Because when somebody doesn't see who's behind it, it means nothing. It's like you're a robot. You're not there. When they see you creating a color lookbook, they see your face. They start connecting to you. They start knowing you. They learn your personality. When you post videos, it's the same thing. Try to do, if you can, and I'm not as great as this as I should be, you should try to do at least one video a week. And going live is actually the best because more people hop on and watch when it's live because they want to see what's happening, okay? And when they watch, when they like, it goes onto their actual newsfeed and other people watch, okay? So live videos are actually greater for your business than posting a recorded one. I always do a recorded one when it's a tutorial or some things like that because I just want to make sure I'm not messing up, I guess, in between my tutorial, which, you know what? We all mess up. We're all human, so it's not a big deal either. So, but videos. And when you post videos, make sure they're from the heart. Make sure you put the passion behind the video, especially when you're recruiting. And you don't have to be like, sign up under me, sign up under me. You are going to, why did I sign up for LipSense? What did I want from this company? Put the passion behind your message, okay? And it will come across to people. A lot of times I'm not going right after people, and people will come to me just I connected with them. Again, I'm not a robot. They see me, they feel me, they connect with me. So videos are very, very, very powerful. So really try to break out of that comfort zone and do a video, and each one will get easier, and you sit and stare at yourself in the camera and it feels weird because you're sitting there talking to yourself, but it's great, okay? So really try to break out and do those videos. Also with recruiting is cold calling. So what cold calling is, because when I think of cold call, it means pick up my phone and call all these people. Oh my gosh, I really can't do that. I can't really just, what am I gonna say to them? Okay, cold calling doesn't mean just pick up the phone and call them. It means contact them just kind of out of the blue, cold. You reach out to somebody and you give them the message, the SeneGence message, without them approaching you. You just kind of cold call them. So what I have done, and I a lot of times text, message, I have done it in person. In person, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of scary, but it works because people are like, dang, you're brave. Okay, it comes across, and it takes practice because I still get scared, but it gets easier every time because you've stepped out of that comfort zone. But when I message people, again, first, I always start personal. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you forever. I miss you. Oh, I can't wait to go play ball with you. Whatever it is. And think of people that you would be great at the business. If you're cold calling, recruiting, you don't just usually do it to anyone, I guess you could say. You actually think about who would be good. And think of those lipstick lovers. If you have people that you think all the time, they always have lipstick on, that's one of them. If you know people that are beauticians, nail techs, have anything to do in the beauty industry, cold call them, okay? That is right up their alley. Anybody that works in a salon, it's like the easiest place for them to sell ever. And you've probably seen there is a lot of LipSense distributors that are cosmetologists. And it's the easiest thing for them to sell because they have their thing right next to their booth. They're wearing it. People ask what it is. I mean, it's hot. So what I do, when I message them, after I do my personal line, I'm like, I just couldn't get you out of, I've said, I can't get you out of my mind. I just feel like I need to talk to you. I just feel like you would be, and then I say, I don't know if you know, I have become a distributor with LipSense, and then I explain what it is, just a really quick brief, what LipSense is. I just have this feeling you would be an amazing distributor. And they get 20 to 50% off. Where you work in a salon, it would be great for you. You'll rock the fashion world kind of a thing. So it's a really great way to get them thinking. And sometimes they're like, well, I've never tried it. And if they're close enough to you, be like, hey, could we set up a one-on-one demo? And then set up a time with them to go to their house, meet them however they can if they're local, and meet with them and just do a one-on-one demo, play. And know what, if they don't become a distributor, they probably just became a customer. And if they want, you could even be like, hey, do you want to do a party? And go from there. So that is a great way. And if they're far away, I have actually, if you personally know them, I've had like a girl down in Richfield that, she was interested and hadn't tried it. Send them, if you know them. I wouldn't do this if I didn't actually know them really well. But be like, hey, can I send you a collection that you could try, and if you love it, you can just pay me for it. And this, again, you have to trust them. Or if you don't love it, just send it back to me. Or if you decide you love it and you want to sign up, you can just replace it when you place your first order, and you can just replace it for me. And then, or however you want to do it. Or you could be like, hey, that's my thank you from you. Thank you for signing up. Whatever you want to do. That is all you. But cold calling really isn't as bad as it sounds. So just go through your list of people. And heavens, most of us have 400 friends on our Facebook group, which probably most of them are women. So just scroll through it and think about their personalities. Think about them. And go from there. Okay? So it's not too bad. And the next thing is be consistent. You need to be consistent in your business. If you're not consistent, nothing is going to happen. It is a business. It is a job. If you're going to work it as a business and as a job, you have to work it that way. You have to be consistent. This is key over anything. It doesn't matter your bookings, your recruiting. If you are not consistent in everything that you're doing, you will just be taking, one step forward, 2 steps back. You have to be consistent. You need to be consistent in posting. Every single day, you need to post on your Facebook group. Every single day, you need to at least put an hour into your business. Do something. You need to be doing something, whether it's calling somebody, messaging something, creating picture posts. But if you're wanting, I guess this is where your goals come into. What do you want out of the business? Write it down. Do you want to meet maiden? Do you want to, become a royal? Do you want to make $500 a month? Do you want to make $1,000? Do you want to, do you want to be that Natalie in 6 months and make $15,000 plus and go to the Bahamas and have a Sene car. What do you want? Okay, write it down, decide what you want, and then you have to be consistent at it to do it. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. If you post one post during the day and you never do anything again except or look at things and, oh, I wish I could do a party, that's not working your business. You physically have to work it. Okay, right now I'm going to school, I'm doing lip syncs, I'm coaching volleyball, and then I have 4 kids and a husband. And I will be up, and you guys don't have to do this, this is up to you. I'm up sometimes till 4 a.m. because I haven't had time to work my business during the day, so I work it when I have time. And this is all up to you, but I know what I want, okay? And I have to work to get there. I have a goal to be car qualified by January, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I'm car qualified. And I plan on going to the next destination trip. I am going. That is one of my goals. So I have to work to get there. It's not just gonna fall in my lap. But being consistent is the biggest key. So building your team. You have to build a team if you want these goals. It sounds scary, but it's something that you have to do if you want to be a Sene car driver, if you want to go on that trip, if you want these things, you have to set the goal and you have to work for it. And I'm totally here for you every step of the way. Let me know anything I can do, and I will be there for you because that is my job. And let me know how much you want, if you want to run it on your own, if you want help. But whatever you need from me, I am totally there from you. And if you guys have any more questions, and sorry this little training was long, but please, I hope you guys watch the whole thing because it'll be great for you. And I hope you guys have a great night, a great week, and I hope to hear from you. And I don't think I've heard any goals from anybody yet. So I'm hoping every month I want you guys to message me your goals so I can help you reach those, even if it's placing, one party a month. What is your goal? And let's make sure that happens. So, all right, I will let you guys go, and you guys have a great night. Okay, see ya. Bye.